Because the other day we're up at the ranch. It's my buddy Ben. That's the Canadian Rockies in the background. So, this is my charcoal maker. So what this is a hot water tank here. You know, I stripped it down outside and I got the actual tank inside. Then I welded it all up. Welded that hole in the bottom there, right? Just a typical hot water tank. Sealed up all my ports and stuff, right? So, then this here is just a 55-gallon oil drum. You know, spray foam, insulation in homes and stuff. Well, that's where it came from. So I just folded back the lip on that and cut off the foot of the other one and put it on top of that one. So essentially what happens is we get our wood. You know, this is just trial and error and fun, and you know, there's a lot of uses for charcoal. I primarily want to get into this because of you know, leftover scraps from the shop, right? And smoking meat and barbecuing without propane, you know, so like lump coal, right? And then there's the biochar, you know, for flowers and gardens and stuff, right? So anyway, I figure I'll make this here contraption, and then I'll be able to use my wood from the shop and be able to get some nice lump, pure lump charcoal for smoking and barbecuing and stuff. So what we do, excuse me, is, you know, we have this tank. So we're going to fill up this tank full of our stuff that we want to be turned into charcoal. So we put this here, we fill up the tank, and then we put our cover back on. Okay, so now this will be oxygen deprived, right? It'll be airtight. You know, I'm going to put some wire here and you know, clamp it down nice and snug, right? So that then when we're burning it, we never got any ways of oxygen getting in there. So then out this 2-inch outside diameter here, we're going to fill up full of, you know, like I believe this is pressure treated, right? You know, and you know, all this old stuff over here, right? Piece of hardwood, pallets. Like I got a lot of pallets and stuff at work that I could be using. You know, various things, right? So I put old dirty wood out here to heat up my nice charcoal wood in there. So then, as this charcoal wood, we'll say, is heating up, it's releasing gases, right? So my thoughts are that I put this here, and these are not my thoughts. I mean, I've been, you know, looking at this stuff for a while, figuring it out, and so on and so forth, right? Essentially, what happens is that this goes on here, right? And then my top of my stove goes on, covers it all up, right? So, the wood heats up in the center one, sends all its gases up through that pipe over here. Then the gases go down here, right out through, that's the other end of the pipe right there, right? And then it'll ignite once it reaches temperature and heat up the whole drum. Now, you know, I got holes down there. See these holes I got all the way around the drum on the bottom, right? Because it's suspended it's suspended, right, on bricks. You know, so I'll have a fire then down here, heat up, and all the flames from my fire burn the outside wood, which will heat up the inside wood, which will send those gases up through there, down through there, and reignite down there. So it should be kind of a, you know, a keep going type system, right? So now it's this part here, which is going to go on top of this here. So I'll just take this off so I can explain this top piece. This is why I gotta get a video, a GoPro cam or something. So you see? So now, this is my chimney here, right? With, you know, my spark arrestor, you know, with a chimney cap, right? So I don't lose any sparks. But my goal is to get this, excuse me, on this here. But I want to be able to burn this in the city. You know, it's easy to do it out here on the ranch, but in the city. So I got to have like no smoke and sparks, and I mean, you know, I got to be civilized. So what I want to accomplish here today is get that on there and get my drums, you know, all the smoke and or paint and stuff all burnt off them, and you know, that kind of stuff. But I need to be able to figure out and control how much flame is going to be coming into that, right? So of course I got my damper, you know, so then I can kind of gauge, right? And I also have my, I mean, this is just trying out, playing around, but I have this kind of lever or kind of thing here, so I can kind of let air in or let air out of the smokestack, right? So I got springs around this, you know, for some tension, right? Slip it down, covering off the oxygen that hits the flue, and you know, slip it up. Which will open some oxygen to the flue, right? Pretty basic. And then my damper is just a Makita saw blade. See? You know. So that'll be open, right? Handle down, open. So this should be able to, so between the damper, I should be able to keep my temperatures down in this unit, keep them concealed, and, you know, speed up the process of my charcoal making, right? But I can't, you know, keep too much temperatures down because I'll just, you know, melt my drum. And, you know, I can't keep the damper wide open because I'll just lose all my heat and thus take me longer to make charcoal. So, that's kind of my little project here today. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.